Hey guys, I kind of wanted to share a little coolant modification that I've ran in my car for a while with absolutely zero issues. Um, Except you have to be running a precision coolantless turbo, which you usually find in the rotated setups in the Subarus. This will not work with Garrett's or any turbo that requires coolant, but pretty much all precision turbos are air cooled. So anyways, something that I wanted to try out and have been successful with it, um, is I've actually gone with a non-turbo water pump that has the single outlet and a non-turbo water pipe. Basically, here's what the water pipe looks like. Normally on the turbo engines, you have two pipes connected together and one kind of diverts off to this direction here, which goes basically across your block and goes to the expansion tank by the turbo. Now, this is the non-turbo water pipe and a non-turbo water pump. I believe there are two styles of non-turbo water pumps. There's a side mount thermostat and a bottom mount thermostat. So make sure you get the side mount thermostat because in order to use the elbow that goes to the hose, you got to run the side mount. But anyways, running this pipe and running that pump with a precision turbo cleans up and eliminates so much unnecessary plumbing. So basically, you get rid of the expansion tank, you get rid of the hoses running to the back of the head, and you get rid of the hoses going to the radiator and the reservoir. So basically, with the cylinder head, what you do, this is the passenger side cylinder head. You just cap off the two ports on the back of the head with a bolt and some sealant. I've had zero leaks, zero issues. You just cap those off. And now you've eliminated the water pipe that goes across the block and all that other unnecessary stuff. So I still run a turbo Mishimoto radiator, and I do run a non-turbo radiator cap because the non-turbo engines don't run an expansion tank with a cap on it. So basically I've turned this into a non-turbo cooling system essentially, but I've had zero issues. It's never had a problem. And if anything, if you're going to be running that type of turbo, like a precision, this is the way to go. It just simplifies everything. You don't have to run the bypass hoses or any of the extra stuff. You save space by not having the expansion tank and the hoses going to the radiator. It's simple and it works. It's something that I've figured out that works. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I just did, but you have to run the non-turbo radiator cap as well on the radiator, since you're not going to be utilizing two separate caps like you normally would with an expansion tank. So if you guys are thinking about going rotated and going with a precision frame turbo, this is what I recommend. It's so simple. It just gets rid of all the extra unnecessary plumbing. I'm actually thinking about have a prototype on the way to make my own custom coolant pipe, which I'm going to hopefully release soon. But anyways, this is the pipe you'll run with your non-turbo water pump. So, I mean, this is just a little trick. So I'm just kind of ranting, but there you go.